What you guys? How are you doing? Welcome to Cats and Conspiracies, and welcome to 2026. New year, new me, and all that crap. I have discovered you shouldn't swear in the very early stages of a YouTube video. Apparently, it picks up on it. Doesn't like it, so I won't do that. But welcome to 2026, and welcome to a new year of ramblings and rantings and cats and conspiracies. Hop aboard the negativity rant train to moan about all things TV, film, cinema, pretty much anything you want to rant about. I'm proud to say, pleased to say, I've never watched a single second of Stranger Things, and it seems there's a Stranger Things meltdown going on right now. I'll tell you what, speaking of cats, as I was, I'm going to show you. Let me show you the cats I'm looking after at the minute. This is a bit of a grainy picture, this one, but this one here, this guy's friendly as anything. He's a bit battered and bruised. I think he's lived a very rough life. Both of these guys were like strays. They were in a garden somewhere. God knows how they stayed alive for as long as they did. But I mean, they've got bits missing from them. She's got one eye. This one back here. And this guy, he's got bits of his ears missing. He's got a limp. He's battered and bruised. But they're both gorgeous. But this girl, the reason I put this rubbishy picture up, rubbish, is this is the first, since I've had them, since I've been looking after them. He's been fine. He's a joy. He is very, very sweet. She is petrified beyond all belief. And I think I've had them for about 2 months now. And she spends the majority of the time just hiding. And I was in the kitchen tonight and she just wandered around the corner and then she vanished again. And you might think that's not very exciting, but that is the first time I've actually seen her come out in the daylight. So it was quite an exciting time. I'll show you a close up of him because there he is. He's a bit cute. You can see he got the ear missing, bits taken out of this ear. He's got a bit of a limp. You can't really see it there. He's got a bit of a limp going on. But he's a very sweet boy. He really is. But anyway, that's enough about the cats. I'm sure that's not why you came here. Although I could talk about cats all day because they're just so amazing. What I thought we'd do, consider this a non-live stream. I have a theory that we peaked, not just in cinema, but as a civilization, as a species back in 97. And I just feel that everything has just been sliding slowly downhill since then. So I thought what we could do for a bit of fun is we could go and take a look at the films that came out in 97. And I've gone for about 10 years. I think I've gone up to about 2007. I thought we'll slowly go through and we'll just have a bit of fun, a bit of a reminisce at how amazing things were. Look, I know everything wasn't amazing. Don't get me wrong. I haven't got the rose tinted glasses on, but let's just go and have a look at how many films were coming out from 97 around that period. I've got up to 2007. And let's just have a little look at that decline. And I expect we will come across a few films that we've completely forgotten about. So let me just check that's all working fine. You can hear me okay, guys, I hope. Let's have a little look. We'll look through this together. Let's have a look, see what we. So we go back to 97. I'm using Box Office Mojo, whatever. Now I know this is domestic box office, so we're going to get them listed in order of, profits and stuff. But it's a decent enough list. It's good enough at a glance that we can have a look at. So let's start with 97. Let's see. Let's go through this and see exactly what we've got here. So Men in Black. Oh God, let's have a look. Right, Titanic. See, how can this list be? Are you telling me Men in Black? Men in Black made one. What is this list we're looking at here? Theaters, total gross. Ah, there we are. Now I'm on the right bit. Now I was looking at the wrong bit. Titanic's $600 million. Wow. Face Off Amazing how many people haven't seen Face Off. What a great film that was. I love Face Off. Such an incredible action film. Yes, it's bizarre. Yes, it's off the wall. How insanely quotable is that film? I lose track of the amount of times I quote Face Off. No more drugs for that man. Stay away from downtown on the 18th. It's going to be smart. Oh, there's so many quotes. I mean, Titanic. Look, I know some people don't like Titanic. I'm a massive fan of Titanic. I think it's incredible. I think it's a fantastic piece of filmmaking. I've been watching a lot of behind the scenes. Actually, I might bring some of that up at some point. There's some great behind the scenes have been shown recently of the making of Titanic. Incredible, like full scale sets, just amazing. Who's doing that now? No one, because they can't be bothered. Face Off, incredible stunts. My God, Con Air. What an incredible film. Again, insanely quotable. How many characters are in that? Cyrus the Virus, Diamond Dog, Garland Green. Say the way he butchered those families. That's the way they say the way he butchered those people. Made the Manson family look like the Partridge family. What an incredible film. Contact. Great film. You've never Jerry Maguire. Oh my see, bang, one after another. Jerry Maguire. People who weren't around cannot remember the hype that was around. I know there was obviously hype around Titanic and that, but the hype that was around Jerry Maguire was insane. And the song, was it Savage Garden? Can't remember the song now. There was a thing that was a thing that happened around the 90s, the late 90s. A couple of films did it, and they did it. It was obviously a bit of a marketing campaign, but where you had the film that was really successful that they were pushing, the song that went with it that was really successful. They were doing this thing where they'd kind of taken quotes from the film, put it in the song, and it was on the radio. And I can always remember like the Jerry Maguire one. Oh man, it's still in my head. I think it was Sting. Someone tell me in the comments who it was. But they play it on the radio, and there'd be all these like quotes. You know, you had me at hello. All sorts of stuff. I mean, what a great film Jerry Maguire was. Conspiracy Theory, great film. Scream, I'm a big fan of Scream, as you're aware. There are only 3 Scream films. No, there's 3 Scream films. That's all there is, and they're great. Tomorrow Never Dies, great. I know what he did last summer. Oh my God, was that '97? That was great. Dante's Peak, Anaconda. How funny, Anaconda. I mean, I can't believe that's in like this is like a top 50. I can't believe Anaconda. They put Anaconda in the top 50. It was a bit of a there. It was. You blink and it was gone. Bit of a silly film, really. I only ever saw it. I did see it at the cinema, and that was back in the time where you could literally go, "Should we go to the cinema tonight? Yeah, let's go." And you could see what's on because there were so many films coming and going. Yeah, Anaconda, great fun. Fifth Element, incredible film. Devil's Advocate, wasn't. I've got it. Wasn't a massive fan. Starship Troopers, classic. Austin Powers, brilliant. Breakdown. Go and watch Breakdown. If you love thrillers, go and watch Kurt Russell in Breakdown. Great film. Evita, oh my God, that went massive. Obviously, wasn't my thing. Okay, yeah, it was a time of volcano-y type films. Speed 2. The Game, Michael Douglas. Go and see it. Incredible thriller if you've never watched it. Alien Resurrection, let's pretend that never happened. Bean. Donnie Brasco. Oh, we're getting down some Full Monty again. I don't know how big that was worldwide, but that was a UK film where I am. It went massive. The Relic, saw that at the cinema. LA Confidential, I've got that. Romeo and Michelle's High School Reunion. Mouse Hunt, oh my God, totally forgot that even existed. I want to say Lee Evans is in it. Wow, Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid, 1997 release. Nice. Really don't remember that. Event Horizon. Mimic, again, saw in the cinema. Great film. As Good as It Gets. Oh my day. I remember that, but not quite so sure. That Dark Cat. That must have been a remake, surely. Don't remember that. Jackie Brown, Wishmaster. Holy crap! I remember seeing Wishmaster in the cinema. Great practical effects. If you've never watched it, it's good, good fun film. Scrolling down now. Turbulence. Beauty and the Beast. What the hell was that? Ransom. Big film. Wasn't that great actually? Mars Attacks. Space Jam. Daylight. Literally watched that the other day. Great film. Great. Jingle All the Way. Now there's a classic. Good Will Hunting. I'm surprised that's so far down actually. Right, I think we've scrolled down far enough there. We're getting into the hundreds. Let's go on to 98. Oh, Titanic. It's still there because it's. Oh my God. Guilty Pleasure or what? Armageddon. Absolutely amazing blockbuster film. Saving Private Ryan. Something About Mary. Deep Impact. Yes, again, we were doing Meteor films. Deep Impact was still pretty good, but Armageddon just overshadowed it. Lethal Weapon 4. Big Lethal Weapon fan, and Lethal Weapon 4 did wrap it up very nice. Truman Show, good as it gets still. The X-Files, yes. Hard to remember which one. I think that was the one that explained everything. Wedding Singer, City of Angels, great film. Blade, my all-time favourite Marvel film. Snake Eyes, what else have we got? Halloween, oh my God, saw that in cinema. Small Soldiers, saw that in the cinema. Meet Joe Black, Ronin. Still Know What You Did or Something again. Saw in the cinema. Urban Legend. Sphere, great film. If you've never seen Sphere, go and watch Sphere. Oh my God, some of these are just brilliant. I'm having major flashbacks. Mercury Rising. I think that was Bruce Willis. Some kid had like a code in his head or something. I can't really remember. Spice World. I'm ashamed. No, I'm not ashamed to say it. I was in the cinema. I watched Spice World. Okay. Oh. Let's try 99. Now, 99, let's brace ourselves for some films here. Are we ready? The Sixth Sense. Austin Powers, the spy who shagged me. How funny. Love it. Toy Story 2. The Matrix. The Mummy. Great fun. Runaway Bride. Blair Witch Project. Some people love it. Some people hate it. I'm a big fan of the Blair Witch Project. I love it. I was there around the time that the Blair Witch Project was hyped. Now remember, the internet, as with the Matrix, the internet had just started. It was there, but it wasn't really being embraced. So we didn't have spoilers. We didn't have that. Like the Matrix. There was a website, I remember it, www.whatisthematrix.com. But I never went on it. I never looked at it. I knew nothing about what the Matrix was about. I knew nothing about the Blair Witch Project apart from the cool. Oh man, I really want to watch the Blair Witch Project now. About the cool. I don't know what you want to call them, like the. Say scarecrows, like the models, the things that they hung from the trees. Like I remember seeing the design of those, but otherwise knew nothing about Blair Witch Project, how it ended. But the marketing campaign was incredible. You know, they'd made out that like these kids had gone missing for real. And I think if you went online, I think if you did go on the internet and you did try and look these kids up, it said they were missing. It was beautiful. It was done so well. There was just so much fun. There was just so much creativity. And I just feel it's all gone downhill from 97. Notting Hill, great fun. I was never a fan of Four Weddings and a Funeral, really. But I loved Notting Hill. That was a lot of fun. Double Jeopardy. Damn, that was a random film. That was a film, if you remember it, where she was accused of killing her husband. And I think she went to prison for it. And then she come out. This is very vague. Only vaguely remember this. And it turned out her husband was alive. And they apparently there's like a law that says you can't be tried for the same trial twice. It's not quite accurate. But this woman was like saying to her, you could literally walk up and shoot him, and you can't be tried for it because you can't be tried for the same trial twice. You can't be tried for the same crime twice. That's it. And yeah, it doesn't quite work like that. Wild Wild West. Terrible film. Oh, wow. Did American Pie come out in 99? Brilliant. Shakespeare in Love. Terrible. Terrible. I was subjected to this film and it is painful. Don't put yourself through it. Awful. Sleepy Hollow. Great film. Entrapment. I want to say Sean Connery and Catherine Zeta-Jones. Could I be right? Payback. Awesome film. It's probably been completely forgotten. American Beauty. I remember loving it at the time. I did a rewatch quite recently. I didn't love it as much, unfortunately. Green Mile. Great film. Bone Collector. Wasn't that great. End of Days. Good fun film. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Eyes Wide Shut. Wow, you know about that. Never Been Kissed. Stigmata. Got that. Saw that at the cinema. House on Haunted Hill. Bit of a classic. What the hell? Hang on a minute. Let's get back into 99. Hang on a minute. Have I done 99 twice? What the hell's going on? Getting 2000. Mission Impossible 2. I was a big fan of Mission Impossible 2. In fact, it's probably my favourite one. I think I gave up at 3. Gladiator. Probably in top 10 on IMDb. Fantastic film. Incredible. Just look at every year I click on, I am seeing these just incredible films. So many memories coming back. Perfect Storm. I didn't actually watch it. I thought it looked a bit boring. Meet the Parents. X-Men. This is where it all began. Scary Movie. Probably the first kind of parody movie that parodied things like The Others. Scream, obviously. Yeah, very good. What Lies Beneath? Again, incredible thriller. If you've not watched What Lies Beneath, go and watch it. Harrison Ford. It's a thriller / supernatural film. Fantastic. Very tense. Brilliant. Aaron Brockovich, not my thing, but was big. Charlie's Angels. The Patriot. What Women Want. Mel Gibson again. Gone in 60 Seconds. Great film. Castaway. Another great film. Scream 3. That's where it ended. Unbreakable. U571. Hollow Man. Look at it. It's just one after another. Look at it. Mission to Mars. Great film. Very underrated. Coyote Ugly. Obviously a bit of a girls' film. Great film. Got a great song in it. Remember Fantasia. Didn't really do it for me. Check it out. Right. 2001. Moving on. Is anyone getting bored yet? That's the first Harry Potter I've seen. I want to say that is the first one. I'm not a Harry Pottery. I want to say that is the first one. Is it the first one that's in America called Sorcerer's Stone, in the UK called Philosopher's Stone? I could be wrong. Shrek, the first Shrek. Monsters Inc., Rush Hour 2, Mummy Returns, Pearl Harbor, Jurassic Park 3, Planet of the Apes, Hannibal, Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, American Pie 2. Look at these films. Fast and the Furious. Wow. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Again, that was massive when it came out. That was like the big Oscar winner. Wasn't my thing at all. The Others, as I just said, great film. Cats and Dogs. AI, great film. Really enjoyed AI. I wouldn't enjoy it now. Anything called artificial intelligence now, I think I'll be that into it. Along Came Spider, not good. Bridget Jones' Diary. Oh, I'm not ashamed to say I enjoyed Bridget Jones' Diary. Again, another film that's been ruined as of late. Scary Movie 2. Vanilla Sky, one of my personal favourites. Fantastic film. If you've ever watched Vanilla Sky, I constantly feel like Tom Cruise now. The bit at the end where he's running around screaming tech support. I feel like I want to do that on a daily basis. Chocolat, good film, enjoyed it. Miss Congeniality, Chandler's favourite film, if you're a Friends fan. No, don't say a word. I saw that at the cinema. K-Pax, good film. Okay, let's moving on. We've done enough of that. 2002. There we go. We're Harry Potter in it now. This is passion fruit juice, just in case you're wondering. So, we're obviously doing our prequel Star Wars thing this time. Harry Potter again. Signs. Great film. Lord of the Rings, Two Towers. Great film. Goldmember. Great film. It's just bringing back memories when I see these. It's like sad and happy. You know, these films were a part of me and just makes me sad now. Like, it just reminds me of better times. I really feel like something changed. Not in 97. I don't think it changed in 97. I think it changed a bit later in the 2000s. But nothing feels the same anymore. Nothing feels real. It feels like there's a dark shroud over everything, and just any form of enjoyment has just been castrated. A Beautiful Mind, Lord of the Rings, Die Another Day, Minority Report. Who knows about Minority Report? Great film. Such a good film. The amount of times I think about Minority Report now with all this, you know, arresting people for saying hurty words, just reminds me of Minority Report. The Ring, one of my favourite horrors of all time. Absolutely love it. Oh, God, 8 Mile, that was big. Black Hawk Down, Panic Room, Blade 2, fantastic. Insomnia, saw that at the cinema. Wasn't that great? Jackass, the movie, massive. Time Machine, that was the remake, wasn't it? With Samantha Mumba. Guy Pearce, I think. Okay, let's move on. We're getting there. We're getting there. I don't blame you if you've clicked off. I'm just having a rant. This is my happy and sad looking through these things. 2003, Matrix Reloaded. Oh dear. They had such a good thing with the Matrix, didn't they? Again, something else we've ruined. Finding Nemo at number 1. Massive film. Pirates of the Caribbean. Massive. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. What's the money on that? Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. 377. Finding Nemo make more. Wow. Can't be true. Can't be. Elf, I've never been a fan of. I don't hate Elf, I just don't really get it. I don't really like it. Matrix Revolutions. Lord of the Rings, Two Towers. Sea Biscuit. Yeah, that didn't work for me. SWAT. You either SWAT or you're not. Who knows about SWAT? Nobody. Oh, God, Scary Movie 3. We didn't know when to start. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Saw that at cinema. Actually, pretty good remake. Kill Bill. Fantastic film. Absolutely fantastic. I love Kill Bill. It's probably my favourite Tarantino. 2004, Shrek 2, Spider-Man 2, Passion of the Christ, massive. Harry Potter again, Incredibles, massive. Polar Express, National Treasure. If you like adventure films, bit of conspiracy, Nicolas Cage, National Treasure, great film, absolutely brilliant. iRobot was a good film. Meet the Fockers, yeah, it's starting to milk it a bit. Sad times. I have heard of another. Damn it, what was it called? It was another Meet the Family legacy sequel that nobody asked for coming out. The Village, great film. I love The Village. I'm surprised a lot of people don't like it. The Grudge, I enjoyed The Grudge. That's a remake, I know. Long Game Polly. That's actually quite a fun film if you watch a Long Game Polly. Terrible film, The Notebook. Awful. Man on Fire, not bad. Kill Bill Volume 2, Manchurian Candidate. Literally every government official these days is the Manchurian Candidate. If you've ever watched that, it's such a cool film. Big Fish was a film I wanted to be better. We're getting there. Stay with me, folks. 2005, The Decline. More Harry Potter. War of the Worlds. Terrible. Tom Cruise. Awful. My God, I don't even remember that. Chronicles of Narnia. Batman Begins. Madagascar. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Not good. Hitch. Yeah, not good. See, I'm struggling a bit now. I'm Meet the Fockers again. Saw 2. Oh, I'm a Saw fan, so although I'm not going to say Saw are like masterpiece films, but I'm a big fan of the Saw franchise. I mean, apart from the terrible spin-offs, um, I do like Saw. The Ring 2. Terrible, absolutely an abomination. Sin City, cool film. God, Coach Cartwright, remember that? I remember that. What was it? Amityville Horror. Jarhead, not that great. Red Eye, good fun film actually. If you've not seen Red Eye, White Noise, good fun horror film. Skeleton Key, great film. Go and watch The Skeleton Key. The Island, how is The Island all the way down there? Incredible film. I love The Island. Derailed, Jennifer Aniston. Great thriller. Fantastic thriller if you've never watched it. I can't believe that's all the way down there. That is offensive. House of Wax, good film. Paris Hilton in it, actually not too bad. An actor, I was surprised. Doom. Less about. Oh my God. That is one of the worst films I have ever been subjected to. It is so painful. Is there any images of it? During a hometown memorial for his Kentucky-born father, a young man begins an unexpected romance with a too good to be true stewardess. Yeah, do you know why? Too good to be true. It is. Okay, that's such a painful film. I was subjected to that by someone in the past. She's like, oh my God, it's just such an, oh my God, it's such an amazing film. It's so amazing. So amazing. It's shit. All right. None of it makes any sense. There's a guy in it, and he's a shoe or a fashion designer, or it's so pathetic. He's a fashion designer, and he designs a pair of shoes which nobody buys, and he gets fired because it cost them $1 billion. And I just sat there and went, that wouldn't happen. You would not have one guy in a booth fully responsible for designing a pair of shoes that then goes out and you lose $1 billion. It wouldn't happen that way. There'd be marketing. There'd be groups that try it out. There'd be advisors. There'd be subcommittees. He alone would not be responsible for it. And I was ranting about that. So then he goes to end himself, and he decides not to because I think I can't even remember, his dad dies or something like that, and he has to go and scatter his ashes. So all of a sudden, he's got enough money to drive a classic car all over every state of America for what feels like the next 200,000 hours of your life, where he meets this stunning air stewardess who in the end turns out to be his imagination. And he just drives around scattering these ashes around for hours on end. And there's about 200,000 songs in this film. It's painful. Please don't watch it. Dark Water. Good film. Original release. Right. We're getting out of it now. We're coming 2006. Again, Pirates of the Caribbean. Da Vinci Code. I did watch it. Yeah, it was quite good. Yeah, it was quite good. I'm not pulling out so many films now. Devil Wears Prada, so overrated. It really is. I'm sorry, guys and girls. Not a good film. And again, there's another Legacy sequel coming, apparently. Is everybody enjoying this New Year's non-live, unlive live stream? I'm sure this must be a lot of fun for you, hearing me rant about films. Departed, good film. Oh my God, Scary Movie 4. How long did it go on for? I'm struggling a bit now. Eight Below, that was disappointing. Saw 3. Yeah, Saw 3 was good. Monster House is quite fun. Oh my god, the most overrated film of all time, Brokeback Mountain. Now, V for Vendetta. There's a great, how ironic, above that film. There's a great film, V for Vendetta. And again, I feel I can't watch now. It's too close to home. I liked watching dystopian movies when I wasn't living in a dystopian world, which, well, I'm in the UK, so if you know what's going on over here, we're basically living in the world that is in V for Vendetta. So I don't really want to watch that, but it's still a fantastic film. Little Miss Sunshine, again, overrated. That wasn't good. Struggling. I'm struggling. I'm struggling. Can anybody see anything? Apocalypto, good film. Really good. Lady in the Water, not good. Can anybody see anything that's any good here? No. Right. This is the last one I've got up, which is 2007. Just for fun, let's have a little look, see what's on here. So this is 10 years on now. So we're kind of into the decline quite a bit here. So let's see what's in 2007. See if we can pick any real bangers out of there. Let's have a look, shall we? Transformers, no. Spider-Man 3, no. Pirates of the Caribbean had died off by then. I'm not a Harry Potter fan. 300, I know it's got a fan base. I never watched it. I Am Legend, it was alright. Simpsons movie, not good. Sorry, guys. Simpsons movie was way too late and unnecessary. There was no point to it. What was the point of a Simpsons movie when the series was still running? The only way I can see this has ever worked is, I'll take the In-Betweeners as an example. I always felt the In-Betweeners was so consistent all the way through, and I don't even think there was a bad episode in it. And when it ended, I kind of felt like it wasn't wrapped up. And then they brought the In-Betweeners movie out. Now, they only made one In-Betweeners movie, and they definitely didn't make any more than that, because that would have ruined things. They made one In-Betweeners movie, and it was beautiful. It was a real funny, coming of age, hilarious, fun, great film that I have rewatched many, many times. That called for a movie. Simpsons didn't call for a movie. Quote me anything from the Simpsons movie other than Spider Pig, which wasn't funny. Right, I'm still looking. I'm looking. No, Live Free or Die Hard, no. I think I watched the second National Treasure, but nothing compared to the first one. Superbad had a bit of a fan base, but wasn't for me. Enchanted is actually guilty pleasure. It's quite good fun. There's some fun bits in Enchanted. There's a great song in Enchanted. How Does She Know? Fantastic song. I'm scrolling down a bit further just to try and find what. I've not heard of these. Stomp the Yard, Surfside. Oh, was that the Penguin one? Why Did I Get Married? Who was that? Big screen adaptation of Perry's stage play by the Trials of Marriage and what happens one sexy young temptress of scene. Balling. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Dan in Real Life, License to Wed. No. No Country for Old Men. Okay, that was pretty good. 30 Days of Night, yeah. Hitman. Pan's Labyrinth. Smoking Aces, great film actually. That was a really good film. Children of Men, no, didn't work for me. Zodiac, 28 Weeks, no. It's funny, I never saw 28 Days Later. Maybe I didn't scroll down far enough. P.S. I Love You, terrible. So that takes us, I'll tell you what, just for fun, should we put in, let's go for 2015, just to move it along a bit and see what that comes up with. No, I'm rambling on a bit here. Jurassic World. Oh, look, you can see it, can't you? Oh my God. You can so see the contrast. Jurassic World, shit. I'm sorry, guys. I am not into the Avengers Marvel stuff. I'm just not. I know Blade is, but Blade was amazing. And so was Blade 2. I'm not into all this and just I don't think there's any harm in it. It's just not filmmaking for me. It really isn't. Furious 7, Minions, The Martian didn't actually work for me. Spectre, 50 Shades of Grey, not good. Kingsman, I hated Kingsman. It was terrible. Look at these: Creed, Terminator Genesis. I haven't seen anything that's leapt out at me yet. Oh my god, The Hobbit. No, 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 no. The Wedding Ringer. I'm just trying to find one banger. Poltergeist remake, not good. Sicario was alright. I'm trying to find something that's a real. The Gift. What was The Gift? Oh no, not the one I was. Oh, I was thinking of The Box. That's quite good. Oh dear, Krampus is quite good. See what I mean? Like I'm scrolling down and there's just nothing is jumping out at me here. Nothing. I'm going down quite a long way just to try and find something. Oh dear, Point Break remake, not good. It Follows. Sorry, overrated. Oh, hang on. Hold on a second. What did I just see? Damn it, where's it gone? Interstellar is all the way down there. Interstellar's literally in my top 10. What the hell? What? Ah, what kind of order are these in? 188 million. What's the top? Jurassic World. Oh my, that's depressing. Jurassic World made that. Jesus Christ. What the hell's going on there? Let's go. Oh, this will be the last one I'll do. Let's do 2020. Oh God, that's a bad year to choose, isn't it? Let's just see what 2020 throws up. And then we'll leave it there. The 800, no idea. Bad Boys for Life, no. Tenet, haven't seen it. Sonic, Doolittle, blah, blah, blah. Crude, Shockwave 2, 194, Sacrifice the Invisible Man, Man Hating Rubbish, Onward, Soul, not good. Seriously, can anybody point any of these films out? I'm trying. I'm trying to see if there's anything here that's like amazing. Who's heard of these? Underwater, Bloodshot, The Untold Tale of Three Kingdoms, no. Harry Delivers from Evil, no. Oh, obviously, re-release. The Witches remake, terrible. Scoob. What the hell is that? Oh, Leap the Far. No. Wow. Look at that. There's just nothing in the 2020 re-release. Wow. Let me know when you see a real amazing film, because this is just not. What happened to us? Inception 10th anniversary re-release. So they're re-releasing everything now because nothing's good. I Hate Summer. I have not heard of these. Any of these. Oh my God. Right. That is bad. Tell you what, I did say I was going to leave it there, but let's just for fun, let's do 2025. 2025. Let's have a look. Hey, it's the new year. Who's rushing, eh? Who's rushing? Who's rushing? We're taking our time. Let's enjoy our rants. Let's enjoy our moans. Boy, did I hit a good one there. A Minecraft movie with Jack Black. Peak Cinema. Lilo and Stitch remake. Superman film that did not do very well. Jurassic World regurgitation. Zootopia 2. Wicked. Sinners. Fantastic Four. How to Train Your Dragon remake. Avatar Fire and Ash. No one cares. Oh, I love that. Brave New World. Why don't they just call it the New World Order? Oh, they did. It was called the New World Order, I believe. Or New World Order. And then they changed it to Brave New World because they just love taking the piss out of us. Look, we know the Great Reset. We know this new world order. We know this one world government's coming in. How much more obvious do you want to make it for us? I guess it's for the normies. They still can't see it. Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. I gave up at the third. Thunderbolts. Uh, Weapons sounds terrible. That Final Destination Bloodlines. I do not use this word very often. If I had paid money to go and watch that in the cinema, I would have been offended. That was an abomination of, if you can call it filmmaking, an absolute abomination. I was insulted. The family in Final Destination did not even make biological sense. Horrendous. The whole film didn't make any bloody sense. Oh my God, look how bad this is. Look. Freaky Friday remake. Predator Badlands, another crap remake. Snow White. Sonic 3, Backus 2, Black Phone 2, Tron. Proper left-wing propaganda. 28 years later, another remake. Rubbish drivel. Count 2. Now you see me, now don't remake. Miranda 2 remake. Sequel, whatever. Naked Gun remake. Terrible. Nosferatu remake for about the 5 billionth time. Paddington Peru. More pro-immigration drivel. Not interested in Wicked. The Running Man remake. Working Man. That's my. Oh. Swift, Jesus Christ. Remake. Sequel. Oh my God. Risk, please. Megan. Sequel. I haven't watched it, but I've heard K-pop Demon Hunters is actually quite good fun. Nobody 2 sequel. Wow. Oh, Baby Girl. Was that the one? Was it Nicole Kidman? Yes. A older woman who, how old is she? Late 40s? Like starts shagging this 20-year-old guy. Just let me know how well that film would go down if you swap the sexes. Just let me know how well that would go down. But when it's that way around, it's okay, isn't it? These are terrible. Strangers Chapter 2, terrible. Wow, Jaws 50th anniversary re-release. 50! One of the best films ever made. I'm trying to think where that is on my top 10 list. I might share my top 10 list at some point. It is subject to change, but Jaws is on it. My God, these are just terrible. Terrible. Back to the Future 40th anniversary. Again, that's also in my top 10. Gladiator 2. Oh boy, that is so not in my top 10. Clown in the Cornfield, I actually watched that the other night. Terrible. Toy Story re-release. Jesus. Right. Oh gosh, poor Shelby Oaks. I don't really have anything against Stuckman, to be honest. The only thing I've got against Stuckman is he did his whole sold his soul thing, didn't he? He did his shilling where he's like, oh, I'm not going to review movies I don't like now. So basically, there's not really much point in having a reviewer, is there? He's not really going to criticise me. I suppose you could just talk about films that you really like, but you can't then trust him to be talking about films that he actually does really like. Anyway. Oh man, this is so sad. Right, that's it. That's enough of that. Let's cover that up. That's enough ranting. Well, for today anyway. Yeah, and that's my theory, guys. As I say, I just think something happened. We peaked in '97, and we've been on a very slow downhill slide ever since then. And either we've slipped into another dimension, or something strange has happened. I'm going to leave you with. Where's he gone? Not that one. There he is. I was just going to leave you with a picture of this boy up there to bow out with. But I really have no hope for any future big films. So what we'll do instead is we'll continue just to rant about them, and we'll talk about the films that we love and the little ones that I find along the way. And I may have one for you Far from a masterpiece, but I got some entertainment out of it. So I might put that in a video soon. But anyway, guys, anybody who sat through all of that ramble, you must have found some entertainment in it. You must have found some amusement in it. So hit me up with a like and subscribe, please. And feel free to contribute in the comments with any thoughts or ramblings that you've got, or any ideas, any films you want to talk about. Would love to hear from you. But until next time, guys, let's try and survive the chaos, shall we? And see what this year brings to us. Take care, guys.